You wake up, drag yourself through the same gray routine, stare at a bank account that mocks you, and call it reality. That's not reality. That's a prison you built with your own thoughts and never noticed the bars were made of air. Stop right now. Look at the screen. Look at me. I'm not here to comfort you. I'm not here to sell you hope in a bottle. I'm here to rip the mask off the greatest conspiracy ever pulled on the human race. The lie that you are small. They told you success belongs to the lucky, the connected, the silver, spooned. They told you desire is dangerous, ambition is arrogance, and dreaming big is for children. They were wrong, dead wrong. And every second you believe them, you bleed power. Napoleon Hill stood in a dim library in 1908, face to face with Andrew Carnegie, the man who turned iron into an empire. Carnegie leaned across the oak table and said, "There is a force, a law as definite as gravity. Master it, and you command money, health, love, everything. Fail to master it, and you stay a wage slave forever." Hill spent the next 25 years dissecting that law, interviewing 500 millionaires, watching Edison burn midnight oil until the bulb finally blazed, watching Ford sketch a V8 engine on a napkin while engineers swore it was impossible. Every single one of them operated from the same invisible engine, the absolute, unshakable conviction that the thing they wanted was already theirs. Listen carefully. You do not lack money. You lack certainty. You do not lack opportunity. You lack decision. You do not lack talent. You lack the burning obsession that turns a wish into a white-hot command. Close your eyes for 3 seconds. See the exact amount in your account the day you decide you're done being average. See the house, the freedom, the look on your children's faces when lack is a forgotten word. Hold it, burn it into your skull. That image is not fantasy. That image is prophecy. If you treat it like orders from headquarters, Hill wrote, whatever the mind can conceive and believe, it can achieve. Not might, not maybe. Can, the universe is not a wishing well. It is a mirror. It reflects back the picture you hold with emotional intensity and absolute faith. Right now, doubt is screaming good. Let it scream. Doubt is the guard dog at the gate of greatness. Starve it. Feed certainty instead. Take out your phone. Open the Notes app. Type this sentence in all caps. I am the architect of my fortune, and I act as if God is within me. Read it aloud. Louder, let the vibration hit your chest. You are not asking permission from the world. You are issuing orders to it. This is not motivation. This is initiation. Say it one more time with fire. I act as if God is within me. Now keep that phone in your hand. We're going deeper. The moment you declared that sentence, the battlefield ignited. You think the war is against bills, bosses, bad breaks, wrong. The war is inside your skull, 24 hours a day, and the enemy has a name, the old programming. Every commercial, every headline, every realistic friend is a sniper bullet aimed at your faith. They whisper, "Who do you think you are?" Answer them with silence and a smirk, because the question itself is surrender. Hill watched Henry Ford face a room of PhD engineers who swore the V8 block could not be cast in one piece. Ford slammed his fist on the table. Produce it anyway. 6 months of failure, a year mockery in the papers. Then one dawn, a junior mechanic walked in with the mold. The impossible bowed because one man refused to negotiate with doubt. Your mind is the factory. Your definite chief aim is the blueprint. Auto. Suggestion is the assembly line that runs while you sleep. Here is the military protocol Hill extracted from the Titans. Execute it like your bloodline depends on it. Step 1, crystallize the target. Not I want more money. Exact figure. Exact date. Exact emotion when it hits your account. Write it on a card. Front side, the number, and the date. Back side, the service you render in exchange. Because the universe runs on value, not victimhood. Step 2, twice daily drill. Morning before coffee touches your lips. Night before your head hits the pillow. Stand in front of a mirror. Look the old you dead in the eye. Read the card aloud with the ferocity of a general addressing troops before invasion. Feel the money in your hand. Smell the leather of the new car. Hear the ping of the wire transfer. Emotion is the fuel. Faith is the ignition. Step 3. Guard the gates. Every negative thought is an enemy spy. Interrogate it. Who sent you? Then execute it with immediate counter. Fire. The written statement spoken with volume. Edison failed 10,000 times. Each failure was a thought that said, quit. Each time he countered with the image of the glowing filament already burning in millions of homes. The failures became raw material. The persistence became legend. You will be tested. The first check that bounces, the first no, the first sleepless night. That is not punishment. That is promotion. The universe is forging the steel of your conviction. Hill discovered every self-made millionaire kept a written goal and a daily ritual, no exceptions. The ones who skipped the ritual stayed broke. The ones who treated it like communion built empires. Tonight, before your eyes close, you will perform the first drill. No excuses. The card is your contract with destiny. Sign it in ink and in blood, meaning the full weight of your emotional commitment. Feel the shift already happening. The air thickens with possibility. Your pulse quickens because your subconscious just received marching orders. You are no longer negotiating with life. You are dictating terms. Carry that card everywhere. Wallet, dashboard, phone lock screen. Let it be the last thing you see at night and the first thing you attack in the morning. Say it with me now, voice rising. My mind is a weapon. My faith is the trigger. I pull it daily. Deeper still. You stand alone with your card and your drill, but isolation is the final trap. The lone wolf dies, the pack conquers. Hill uncovered the hidden chamber where empires are forged, the mastermind alliance. Two or more minds, fused in harmonic vibration toward one definite purpose. Multiply force like a laser-cut steel. Carnegie did not build a steel in a vacuum. He summoned 60 men, ruthless, brilliant, divergent, into a room and declared war on mediocrity. They argued, bled ego, then aligned. The synergy produced more wealth in 1 decade than governments in a century. Your current circle is either jet fuel or wet cement. Audit it tonight. Who doubts? Who doubts? Who tolerates your fire with a polite smile? Distance them, not with drama. With decision. Your energy is sacred ammunition. Now recruit. Find the hungry, the obsessed, the ones who speak in definite plans, not daydreams. 3 is the minimum, 5 is lethal. Meet weekly, no small talk. Each member states their chief aim, the price they pay, the progress since last assembly. Then the group visualizes the collective win as if it already happened. See the headlines. Hear the applause. Feel the handshakes. Hill watched Firestone, Schwab, Gillette lock arms with Carnegie. Rubber, steel, razors, disparate kingdoms. Yet every breakthrough traced back to a midnight mastermind session where one man's certainty ignited another's genius. Your alliance is not a support group. It is a war council. Minutes are taken. Deadlines are set. Accountability is enforced like martial law. Miss a meeting, you're out. Half, commitment poisons the frequency. Tonight, message the first recruit, text only. I have a definite purpose. Meet me. Same vision or stay home. No explanation, the bold will respond. The rest self select out. Imagine the scene, a bare table, 5 screens glowing with written goals. You read yours first, voice steady, eyes locked. They repeat it back, word for word until the room vibrates. Then the next and the next. By the end, the air crackles. Ideas collide like lightning. A contact here, a strategy there. A door that was welded shut suddenly swings open because 5 imaginations just outvoted reality. Walt Disney was bankrupt, sleeping on a studio floor, sketching a mouse no one wanted. He formed a mastermind with his brother Roy and animator U.B. Iwerks. 3 men, 1 obsession. Mickey was born. The empire followed. Your mastermind does not wait for permission. It storms the gates. Feel the momentum building. Your daily auto suggestion is the solo rifle. The mastermind is the artillery barrage. Together, they level mountains. Declare it now, fists clenched. My alliance amplifies my faith. We do not ask. We command. One final level remains. The card is worn from your pocket. The mirror bears the echo of your voice. The mastermind table is scarred with ink and ambition. Now the final transmutation. You do not chase success. You become the living embodiment of the law itself. Hill's ultimate revelation, whispered only to those who proved worthy. The moment your faith is absolute, the universe reorganizes around you. Doors you never knocked on swing wide. Strangers become allies. Coincidences line up like soldiers at attention. This is not magic. This is physics, mental physics, where thought is the prime mover and reality is the obedient clay. Thomas Edison, 1,200 patents deep, stood in a shed lit by his own invention and said, "I have not failed. I have successfully identified 10,000 ways that do not work." Each failure was a chisel stroke carving the statue of certainty. The world remembers the bulb. Hill remembered the man who refused to blink. You are at that threshold. The old you is ash. The new you steps out of the fire, eyes blazing, voice like thunder. Here is the perpetual command, etched into your nervous system, recited at dawn and dusk, lived in every breath. I am the force that shapes circumstance. Money flows to me in avalanches of abundance because I deliver service beyond price. Health surges through my veins because I command it. Every relationship elevates me because I walk as a creator, not a creature. I act as if God is within me, because God is. Read it standing, read it walking, read it in the shower until the water runs cold. Let it replace the national anthem in your skull. Andrew Carnegie died with $30 million given away in his lifetime. Yet his written goal was to retire at 35 with enough to live modestly and spend the rest teaching the world this law. He exceeded the goal by orders of magnitude because he never negotiated the vision. Your vision is non-negotiable. Your ritual is non-negotiable. Your alliance is non-negotiable. Your identity is non-negotiable. Tonight, burn the bridges to average. Delete the apps that numb. Block the voices that shrink. Wake tomorrow as the law incarnate. The world will test you one last time. A crisis, a betrayal, a night where the account hits zero smile. That is the final exam. Pass it by opening the card, locking eyes with the mirror, and roaring the statement until the walls shake. Hill closed his manuscript with a dare, act as if it were impossible to fail. Not hope, not try, act. You have the protocol. You have the alliance. You have the flame. Now rise. The universe is waiting for your next command. Say it one final time, voice cracking the sky. I act as if God is within me, and the universe obeys. Go build, conquer. The empire begins now.